Supreme abundances to the gods and goddesses. Goddess Raven Nicole coming to you with a quick message today. If you haven't already, please go over to Amazon.com and purchase a copy of my book called Freedom Time Chosen Ones by Goddess Raven Nicole. There is a lot of valuable information in this book that can help the chosen ones along their journey and also can help others too. You know what I'm saying? But I basically really made this for the chosen ones. Okay? I have provided a link in my description box for easier accessibility, and I thank you all and I appreciate you all for the love and support. So today's message, I'm going to speak on inner child healing, and I'm going to pull from a chapter that's in my book here called Inner Child Healing. Now, a lot of the things that we go through and face it stems from childhood wounds, childhood trauma. We got grown adults walking around here operating from their inner child. It's that little girl or that little boy that is within them that is, causing all this chaos in their life, because they're not taking care and nurturing and loving that inner child. You know what I'm saying? And the inner child gonna stay there. That's just part of who you are. But you gotta go back. It's like you're going back in time, and you gotta go back and you gotta heal that inner child that is within you, that has dealt with a lot of pain and suffering. So you got to go back and you got to heal that inner child. Take a sip of my coffee. But anyways, so you got to go back and you got to heal that inner child that is within you. Because if you don't, as they say, when a child ain't taken care of and they grow up, it'll burn down the whole village. And that's why you got a lot of these grown folks running around here, these grown-ass boys and girls running around here causing a lot of destruction because that inner child is hurting. That inner child is wounded. And they try to hide and cover it up. And you can't do that because you're just going to keep on repeating the same cycles. The same experiences are going to keep occurring. But let me read a chapter here from a book. A little piece paragraph. So, inner child healing is how you start your healing process. It's healing parts of your younger self that has been hurt and wounded by your upbringing and life experiences. Your younger version is hurt, lost, and scared. And you must nurture that version of yourself and current self, because you got to still take care of your current self as you nurturing those wounds from your childhood. You still got to take care of your current self, your present self. You got to still pour into you too. And self-love on you and self-care. You know what I'm saying? You got to still nurture you along with nurturing your inner child. Okay. So, your younger self plays a major role in your adulthood. And I'm jumping around here. Depending on how traumatic your life experience were growing up. It plays a major factor in your life choices and decisions you have made throughout life. And if you don't heal those childhood wounds, you're going to continue to time loop and repeat the same lessons over and over again. So I'm going to stop there. So when you're not healing, you keep repeating the same experiences. Like, for instance, for me, I kept allowing others to hurt me, those that I loved and cared about. And as I mentioned in another video, a lot of this stuff was normalized in my childhood. Okay, they hurt me, I still love them, and we go on like nothing happened until they hurt me again. And it's like the cycle keeps repeating. But see, it took for me to put a stop, because only you could put a stop to that. So it took for me to put a stop to that cycle. And how did I put a stop to that cycle? I cut them demons off. I slayed those demons. Okay, you're not going to keep hurting me and then keep expecting me to keep pouring into your cup But you steady hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this was normalized from childhood. Yeah, they do whatever they want to Raven. You know what I'm saying? Raven's still going to be loving and caring and, you know, all these amazing things that I am. But no. Some people don't deserve your love. You know, and I was walking around here pouring my all into people that didn't give a damn about me. Because they didn't care that they was hurting me. They knew they was hurting me. They knew exactly what they was doing. But they didn't care because they knew Raven. And evidently I didn't care either. Because I kept allowing it to happen. But once I put a stop to it, the game changed. Spirit set me down and said, Raven, these people don't love and value you and cherish you. You know, these people are just going to continue to hurt you until you start learning what you need to learn. And what did I need to learn? I needed to learn self-love. I needed to learn my self-value, my self-worth. Because I was pouring into these people and allowing these people to continue to hurt me, but I was taking from myself. I wasn't loving myself. Because if I was truly and really loving myself, I would have never allowed these people to do these things to me. I would have never. But once I realized and seen where I was, you know, going wrong and the road I was playing in my own pain and suffering, I put a stop to it. I put a stop to it. You know, it was like I was codependent, because you become codependent on people, you know, and it stems from your childhood, from abandonment, neglect. You know, you get to depend on people to try to fill that void that is within you, and you can't. You got to depend on yourself. You got to choose you. You got to love on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to start your healing. That's the only way you have to heal. There's no other way around it, in between it, under it, over it. You got to go directly within and face those inner demons. You know, heal those wounds. Heal that pain. I know it hurts. You know what I'm saying? And I know it takes a lot of courage and bravery to be able to do this. You know, because you're going to be alone. You know, can't nobody do this work for you, like I spoke in my shadow work video. Can't nobody do this work for you. This is something you're going to have to do on your own. And you're going to have to go sit still and be with thyself and get to learning thyself. Because once you get to learning thyself and know thyself, you could see how other people that was moving and operating in your world, how they was taken from you, how they were abusing you, how you allowed this. But once you get to seeing why you were allowing this, which stems more than 9 times out of 10 stems from something in your childhood. So once you get to learning this, you'll start to heal. Spirit will get to working on you. I'm telling you, Spirit will get to working on you, and it's just this type of inner peace. This love you start to have for yourself. And those that are not pouring into your cup and that is not loving you and valuing you in the same way that you are loving yourself, you know, those that are not respecting your boundaries, because, you know, before you didn't have no boundaries. You just let everybody ran over you because, oh, that was my mama, that's my sister, that's my brother, that's my cousin, that's my friend, that's my lover. No. Once you start setting up those boundaries and start self-reflecting and self-evaluating on the things you just went through, that inner peace that you start to feel, that love you start to feel for yourself. You know, you get to call it, because I called to all my power back and energy back to me. I called to back, give me my shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because we have relinquished our power to these people who was hurting us. So, you know, they was controlling us. They already knew how we would act, how we would respond in certain situations. But now I got them shook. They don't know how I'm coming, when I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. And they ain't got no choice but to respect this, because I respect me now. And I'm not tolerating nobody hurting me or getting over on me. You know what I'm saying? But it all starts with healing. That inner child healing. I got to nurturing little Raven. You know, I got to coloring with little Raven. And I got a small child. So, you know, I was coloring and painting and, you know, playing with the dolls. You know, all these things that I wanted to do as a child that, you know, I was being neglected from doing, you know, because all this stuff was going on in my world. So it was like I got to be a child again. You know what I'm saying? And it was amazing, you know, with the realization, because, you know, I don't play with my child. You know, this is what we do. We play, but it was like a different feeling when you coming in as that child, as your inner child. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different euphoria. So let me tell you, as spirits start to help you heal, and you get to tapping into your inner child, and you get to apologizing, because I had to apologize to my inner child. I mean, so many times of, you know, I'm sorry that we went through this. I'm sorry we had to go through this. I'm sorry I allowed this to happen. You know, but you have to also tell your inner child, like, we here now. I know what happened to us in the past. We couldn't control it. We was young. You know, those that were supposed to protect and take care of us failed to do so, but we could do that for ourselves now. And a lot of ourselves found ourselves, you know, having to grow up fast. You know what I'm saying? In order to take care of ourselves, because the one spirit put in charge to do it failed to do so. So, you know, we had a lot of weight on us that, you know, we couldn't even be a child. You know, we was playing the mama or the daddy. You know what I'm saying? But I got to talking to my inner child, and I got to, you know, we was crying, and I was hugging her. You know what I'm saying? I was telling her, it's going to be all right, baby. We here now. You know, those people can't hurt us no more. We could take care of ourselves. You know, we done made it. We don't have to deal with those people no more if we don't want to. And if you don't want to, we ain't going to. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it all starts with that inner child healing. You're going to have to go within. You're going to have to face those inner demons. And you're going to have to face your inner child. With that being said, I'm going to end this video. I thank you all for tapping into my channel. Please hit the like and subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next video. Also, keep your vibrations high. Keep them thoughts positive. As you are healing, you know, you're going to be, a lot of stuff's going to be thrown at you, you know, and as you starting your healing, you know, people going to get to coming at the woodworks to try to stop you from healing, but you can't allow that to stop you. You got to know that you got a goal set, and you're on a mission, and you have a purpose, and you wants to heal, you wants to do better, you want better for yourself. So you can't allow these Decepticons to try to come back into your life and distract you from your healing. Because I'm telling you, once you start to heal, you will start to see life in a whole different perspective. Things will start to pick up for you. Things will always start to work out in your favor for you. But you're going to have to start that inner child healing. I thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video.